Hey, welcome to D20 Woodworking, and today we are starting a playthrough series of Mad Titan Shadow on Expert. Now we're doing Villain Expert Campaign Standard because I don't really want to do the campaign on Expert, and we're playing as Captain America with leadership against Nebula Justice. Just a quick note with this recording, just so you know, at the very end, OBS kind of crashed during the live stream, so it's gonna be like a weird cut and me kind of re-explaining some things. Nothing really gets missed, but it's just gonna be a cut. So if you wonder why that's there, that's why, because OBS crashed. We did the first game. We're gonna be continuing through the campaign. We'll see how far I get in this because it is Expert, and these heroes aren't bad together, but they're not great. I think I'm missing some firepower and some damage there, unfortunately. But I think overall that they're not a bad pairing, and it was a really fun first game. It was really interesting. I've never really done a Guardian hero and an Avengers hero, and my main goal was to use the alliance cards, right, that allow you to basically use Avengers and Guardians together. That was kind of the whole goal with this was to use those cards. So I got to use them a couple times in a few other games. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I don't know how far I'm going to make it, but at the very least, I hope you enjoy this first playthrough. And yeah, let me know if you have played a lot of Guardians and Avengers together. That's a combo I don't see a lot of people doing with two-handed playthroughs, even though the game kind of wants you to do it with the alliance cards. But let me know if you've done it. I'm kind of interested in hearing that. So anyway, hope you enjoy the playthrough. We are now going to discard each player. We'll start with player 1. So this is Steve's card first. Environment, fireball. So we have to shuffle these back in soon anyway. So he gets fireball. So that's terrible for Steve. Next one. Let me just put this over here so we know we're putting those back in. This one is for Nebula, which also gets a fireball, which is equally as terrible. So that's cool. All right, they all get shuffled back in, and then we do character setups. So we'll do Ebony Malls first. Each player discards cards, puts it into their play area. Okay. Now, these don't get shuffled back in, so get rid of some good cards. Okay, advances are gone. Caught off guard's gone. That's good. Okay. All right, Rubble Storm. It's 3 over here. Now for Nebula. Landing Craft. Oh my god, there's going to be so many spells at the bottom of this deck. This is actually not good now. Are you kidding me? There's no way I didn't mess this up yet, right? I mean, those are almost all going to be spells. I missed one, right? No, did not. Ooh, okay. That's a lot of spells in the bottom of that deck. How do it? He for sure does. All right. Let's go, Steve. So, all right, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Steve is going to get his 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we're going to do is put these decks off to the side so they have more room. Table space is getting tough right now. So Steve, Quinjet, make the call, a double, a shield toss. Shield toss is useless to us right now. Rapid response, I like the Quinjet. I don't care what anyone says. That and make the call doesn't make sense. So we're going to get rid of 3. 1, 2, joining forces. 3. Now in the setup, we get to look for a shield, which is right there, and then we shuffle. Okay, Nebula now. Gets 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Need to get a better or bigger mat in this table. All right, 2 of those, 2 doubles, a yellow double, and then, oh my gosh. Okay. All right, one of these can be used here, which is helpful. I think I'm actually gonna keep this because then we can do this, draw 2 cards. Yeah, let's just keep it. This is fine. It's fine for now. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. We'll figure it out. All right. Oh, this has to start with 2. before I forget. That starts with 2. That starts with 4. We're good there. 36. We're good there. These aren't good for me, but whatever. You know, here we are. All right, cool. Let's go, Steve. All right, so we have no allies, which is bum. So let's flip over. And let's throw away joining forces to player shield. Because I like the shield. Let us... I'm going to throw away... I don't have a fist, so I can't stun him. I would like to do heroic strike, but it doesn't make sense yet. So... let's do fearless determination and draw a card. And we get +1 thwart. Oh, Squirrel Girl. Interesting. So we're going to throw away a double to put Squirrel Girl into play. Deals 1 damage to each enemy. Boom. Crushing it. And I'm actually going to throw away these 2 to play Rapid Response. Because then we can Squirrel Girl again. Which is just basically what I want to do in my life right now. Alright, so 1 thwart there. Does 1 thwart. Right. Then we're going to do 2 more thwarting. Let's do it off the main. Let's keep that down a bit. And I think we're actually all good on that side. Let's go to the Nebula side now. So I'm going to throw away a yellow double, unfortunately. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That's silly. I'm going to throw away a double to play Nebula's ship. We're going to exhaust said ship to gain 1 resource to put in Wide Stance. That lets us draw 2 cards because it's the first technique card we put into play, which is Cutthroat Ambition and Problem Solvers. Okay. We're going to flip over. Let us throw away Problem Solvers to put in Cutthroat Ambition. And we're going to throw away a yellow double to put in Evasive Maneuvers. Let us reduce the amount of damage we take, which is nice. We don't have to worry about keywords and stuff like that. And attack and overkill, that's fine. So let's do 2 thwart off of here, right? Let's get secure the landing pad down as much as possible. May have a ship, but it doesn't make her aerial, right? Isn't that weird? Things that don't make sense in Marvel. Okay. I think we are good now. So let us ready up. Actually, I don't know if I want to Squirrel Girl back in like that, but that's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, Serum, Ant-Man, Goliath, Helmet, Power of Leadership. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. Nebula is Nowhere, Counterintelligence. 4 is Multitasking. 5 is Groot. Oh, wait. Groot's going to be nice with a double. And then we could do Nowhere. We could draw a card. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So 2 goes on to here. So we have 2 characters. So first activation here. 1 off of Rebel Storm, 1 off of Fireball. Might have also been doing that wrong prior and been getting off the tokens a lot faster than I should have. Might have been the other problem in my first game. So he's going to do 2 attack. We are going to let Squirrel Girl block this. So that's 2 plus nothing. So that's 2 damage on Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl gets knocked out. I could Rapid Response Squirrel Girl back in, but I think I'd rather get Goliath in, honestly. Well, Goliath might not going to be able to work out. So maybe we do get Squirrel Girl back. No. No. That makes sense. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So that's everything there. Right? Yeah. That was the attack. Okay. On this side, we get rid of 1. We get rid of 1. Going to attack. I'm going to let this hit me. So each damage we take from this attack, reduce the amount from the amount of damage she takes from each attack by 1. So it's 2 plus 2, and we get rid of shadows. So that's 4 damage. We reduce it by 1, so it's only 3 damage, which still stinks. That feels like a lot off of Nebula, but we really need to get Endurance out or Flipper soon. All right, bad cards. First one here. Next one there. Outrider's going to do a quick strike. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. Discard one card random from your hand. My bad. Third one down. Power Leadership. That's probably the best one to lose right now. Maybe. This side is Security Breach. When revealed, each player places a random card from their hand face down here. All right. 1, 2, 3. Which one was it? Or helmet? Yeah, let's see what this is. 1, 2, 3. I don't know what that one is. Okay, so this gets 6 total, right? 2 for a base and 4 off of Hinder. When defeated, return each card to its owner's hand. Ooh, hopefully I remember. All right, so that's Security Breach. That's going to stink. We're going to have to deal with it, but I think we're all good. And now we go to first player side. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so we got to do all the things. Choose either stun or confuse an enemy. We will confuse an enemy? Yeah, because then we can flip down Nebula. It's probably what we want to do. Well, no, let's stun. We're going to stun an enemy. So which one was that? This one. Then we're going to remove 3 threat from a scheme. We're going to do off a Security Breach because I kind of need to get rid of that somewhat soon. And then look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. Discard 1 and put the others back in any order. Let's get rid... So how's this gonna work? Actually, I want to get rid of inferiority complex. So it's gonna activate against Neb first. Neb is probably well, he's stunned, so it's not gonna happen. So it's actually gonna go to Cap. We'll actually do it this way. Okay, I think that works out well. All right, I think that's all right. So that was this card. Okay, cool. So I think we're gonna exhaust the ship to do multitasking. So let's do 2 off of here and 2 off of here. We're gonna throw away a double and nowhere, which stinks, but I want to get Groot into play. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? All right, what we're going to do is we're actually going to thwart one with Groot off of here. This goes into victory. That's sweet. That's this card. That's this card. Okay, so we have 1 Nebula card left. Do we want to secure the landing pad? Yeah. So let's secure the landing pad. Goes with the first player. Cosmo is going to attack for 2. Brings that down to 33. So I hope you're doing well, man. Okay, so I think that's everything. I think we're good there. So now it's Cap's turn. Let's... Ugh. I'm going to throw away 2 cards to put the serum into play. So we can generate 1 fist resource. So that's something. You know, which we're probably going to do because we're going to have him be a blocker. So generate the resource. We get Ant-Man into play. He comes in with 1 life. Cap is going to attack 2 and get rid of Outrider. So we don't have to deal with that. And he's going to be stunned here, but he's going to attack here. And it doesn't activate, which is nice. But Ant-Man can take the block, which we're probably going to do. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to ready up. All right, so Nebula draws back up to... Wait, do we want Nebula to be up in this phase? Or do we want her to go down, actually? Actually, I think we're going to flip Nebula down. Yeah, we're going to flip Nebula down. So 1, 2 is Skilled Investigator. 3 is Skilled Investigator. 4 is Rocket. 5 is Eros. 6 is multitasking. Back to work tomorrow, but otherwise great. Yeah, I don't want to work tomorrow either. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that was close. All right, so we got Black Knight, Shield Block, Agent 13, Avengers Tower, and Steve's apartment. All right, so 2 goes on to the main here. So first thing is going to activate against Nebula. So we remove a counter, remove a counter. He's scheming now for 2, 3, 4, 5. Holy cow. So 4, 5. Now against Cap, but he's stunned, so this doesn't go down. Nothing happens. Back card. Back card. We'll do Nebulas first. You could have confused Ebony if you knew. Yeah, I know. I probably could have, but I think that still works out all right. All right, guard. When defeated, give the villain a tough status, which is fine. And Steve's thing. Do we have an ally in hand? Oh, we do. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna flip down and exhaust Steve to get rid of that. Get rid of that card. All right, cool. First player moves over. In doing so, Cosmo moves over. All right. So Steve, we can reduce the cost of the first ally, which we'll do in a second. What we're gonna do first though is throw away 2 cards to play Avengers Tower. Now, we're going to exhaust Avengers Tower. And we're going to play Black Knight. So that reduces the ally played by 1 this phase. Plus it's down by 1. Plus we're going to exhaust Super Soldier Serum to put Black Knight into play. Cool. Let's flip Steve up to other Steve. Do I want to get rid of the apartment? Each upgrade you control, that's fine. That I'm not going to worry about too much. Steve's apartment is good, but it's not going to work for us right now. So we're going to ready up. I am going to thwart 2 to keep this down a bit. Yeah. Then we're going to do some attacks. We're going to do attack, attack. We're going to do 4 damage to take out Black Order infantry. Right? We're going to take that out. Then could do that, and that will take out the tough. Oh wait, I just took that out, right? So yeah, he gets tough. Sorry. Before I forget, he gets a tough. My bad. Do we want to ping the tough there? No, we'll probably do it with arrows. That probably makes the most sense. And we don't have a technique card, which really stinks for Nebula. All right, Ant-Man we're gonna keep as a blocker because we're probably gonna have Cosmo do something. Yeah, we'll keep him as a blocker. All right, that's the end of him. We'll go to Nebula now. Let's flip over to other Nebula. Let's do a skilled investigator. Let's do a skilled investigator. Let's throw away a rocket and exhaust the ship to play Eros. Eros is going to do 1 damage to ping the tough off. Do we want to get rid of multitasking? I don't think so. Alright, we have to exhaust each upgrade, which is fine. The fireball thing is going to stink soon. So we might have to flip down next turn, which is fine. Let's do 2 damage with Nebula. Let's keep the pressure on. So I feel like we're getting somewhere. Do we want to do multitasking and hold on to counterintelligence? I think we will. I think we'll use that. So it's only 2, which is fine for right now because I'd rather get the cards. I think we're good. So let's ready up. Then we'll drop caps cards first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Serum, Team Training, Rapid, Fearless, and Captain Marvel. All right, that's good with Rapid. So that's good. Let's get Nebula, who also gets 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone can recognize Nebula. Think Fast, Lethal Intent, Weapons Master, Combat Ready, and Gamora. Interesting. Man, a lot of my cards are on the bottom. All right, so that's that. So this goes up by 2. 1, 2. All right, first the first player. So this goes down by 1. This goes down by 1. He's going to attack, and Ant-Man's going to step in and take this. So 2, 3, 4. Ant-Man does not make it. Sad. Actually, we can move this down a little bit. Cosmo over. All right, now it's going to activate here. It's 1 off there, 1 off there. So this one says, after you move the last one, exhaust each upgrade you control. Oh, the ship is a support. Oh, I should learn how to read cards. Okay, so Groot is going to defend. Here's my Groot question. It says, after Groot defends against an attack, heal 2 damage from him. It's after the attack, right? So I get hit first, and then I heal 2, right? I don't heal 2, then get hit, right? System is a bit more silly for characters that don't have it. I know, right? But Groot's going to be blocking this. So I don't think he heals the 2, right? He gets hit first, then heals the 2. I always get this confused. I feel like I always do it wrong. Constantly. It's going to be 2 attack, 3, 4. She's going to bring up to 5 damage. And then he would heal 2, I think. If it's the other way, let me know. I honestly can't remember. All right, so that's that. Back card and back card. I am Groot. We'll do Steve's back card first. Oh, good. It's manipulation. 2 invocation counters with a surge. Pacification. 3 counters with a surge. He's out. This is a good sign already. 3 with a surge. I assume he still gets another card, right? Oh, Rebel Storm. I have to get rid of all our heroes soon. Does anyone remember if you search with an empty deck? Weirdly hard to find. So I'm going to say he gets another card. Attach to a friendly character with the highest attack and exhaust it. Attached character cannot ready. That stinks. The highest attack. We're going to do it on Cosmo. So that's fine. All right, we have a lot of spells going on over there. Let's see what's going on over here. Reactor Overload. Reveal each player must either take 2 damage or place 2 threat here. So it's got 2, 3. He's going to take the 2 damage. I'm going to place 2 threat there. Cool. First player passes over. Cosmo is going to come over here with the first player token. Whew, okay. That's cool. Let's do the ship and do Think Fast. We're going to take a damage, but we're going to confuse him. Let's do, we do have some of them. So, all right, we're going to do Combat Ready, take 2 technique cards and shuffle them back in. They're going to be the remove 3 threat and wide stance. We shuffle them back into the deck. Combat Ready goes away. All right. Then we are going to flip down to normal sign. Will we be doing that? You're an alter ego when you play combat ready. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I will be flipping down. Let's do... I just want to think I'll do on thwart 2 off of there. Thwart 2... Yeah, let's thwart 2 off of here. Sorry. Then I'm going to flip down. Alter ego. I know, right? So now I do combat ready. My bad. We're going to throw away a lethal intent to play a weapons master. And we draw 2 cards now. Lethal intent and a wide stance with a Gamora. We're going to hold on to this. That's fine. Okay. Now Cap's turn. Let's move this up slightly so we have some more room. Actually, this is just higher. All right, cool. So Captain's turn. Captain's log. Let's do Fearless Determination. We get to draw a card, which is Hawkeye. Okay. Not quite what I was expecting. So let's exhaust our serum and throw away Captain Marvel to play your other serum. We're gonna... Ugh. We're gonna thwart for the 3 to do Reactor Overload. And get rid of this. So when defeated, each player must choose... Oh, no, that's one revealed. Sorry. Not one defeated. So that was defeated. So we can do Skilled Investigator, which lets us draw a card. Helicarrier. Okay. So we have 2 serums. Let me reorganize this really fast. Okay. So let's do... I'm probably not going to do... So we're going to do this. The tower. Throw away Helicarrier for now and put Hawkeye into play. Mainly because I want his arrows. Let us use the serum, throw away Rapid Response to put in a team training. So we're going to get +1 hit point on everyone over here. Hawkeye is going to thwart 1 off of this. Just to keep that down just a little bit. And we did Fearless Determination, so don't have to worry about that. Black Knight's going to attack for 2. Bring this down to 29. 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, cool. All right, I think we're all set. I think we're done. Then we can ready up. So Nebula already has 3 cards. We get 3 more. 1, White Weapons Master. 2 is Under Surveillance. And 3 is the Power of Justice. Cap needs all 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mighty Avengers, double, Team Training, White Tiger, and another double. That's pretty good. Now it's our enemy's turn. So 2 plus a 1. All right, first is going to be against Nebula. Now, confused, so he doesn't activate. Fireball does not happen. Now it's over here. So now we have to activate. Oh, I forgot that we're going to do 2 damage. Oh, we have +1 health. Thank God. So that's 1, 1, 1, 1. Rebel Storm's going to hit again. So it knocks out Black Knight with a Rebel Storm. And 2 damage here. Now, he has +1 hit point because the card you can't see down here. So just trust me, there's a +1 down there. We'll just slide it up a little bit. And then Cap gets 2. Let's move all those over slightly. Okay, so now he's going to attack Cap. We're going to block this. And we have retaliate, so I need to remember. So 3 defense. So 2 plus nothing. So we take nothing, but we retaliate 1, which is cool. Oh, yeah. Cosmo isn't ready. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Okay. That was that. Bad card. Bad card. Bad card first. The Black Order. While Black Order minion is in play, threat cannot be removed from here. There is none in play yet. But it does come in with 4, which is terrible. Next one is the villain attacks you. Hey, okay. So, it's an activation. So, this is a 1. This is a 1. Okay. This is terrible. So, Fireball is going to do 4 damage to me. 2, 4. Manipulation says after the last invocation, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Oh no. I could do it for the block, right? But I can't do it for the fireball. Yeah, to your identity. 1, 2, 3. Team training. Ugh. But you're right. I could for this activation not have it going against me. Eros is going to block this. So 2, 3, 4 gets rid of Super Giant though. And Eros gets knocked out. Oh, that was rough. All right, first player is over here now at the cap. Exhausted Cosmo comes over. Wait, did I not ready any of these cards? Was I just that not paying attention? But I did exhaust because of that, so that's fine. Holy cow. Alright, so let's do... Oh, the Guardian thing's messing us up though, because Mighty Avengers won't work with Guardian there. Interesting. Alright, let's do Avengers Tower. Right? And a double to play White Tiger. As you play it from your hand, X is equal to the villain stage, so we draw 2 cards. Draw X cards. Blue double and Avengers Mansion. Actually, we can play the Mansion. Surprise Pikachu. Alright, let's do both our resources. And throw away a double to play Avengers Mansion. I'm going to exhaust this. To give it to Nebula. Nebula can draw a card. It's Martin X, which is nice. Alright. I am going to throw away a blue double right now, so I can ready up. I know. We're going to flip down. White Tiger, sorry. White Tiger is going to thwart 2. Off of here. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to do it off of there. Alright. And then I'm going to heal 3. Right? 2, 3. I think we have everything set, right? We'll hold on to Mighty Avengers. That's fine. Alright, Nebula's turn. Holy cow. So first thing we got to do. Give me that in aerospace. Exhaust Nebula's ship. And we're going to play Weapon Master. Now, doing so, it's our first card, so we can draw 2 more. Wide stance and combat ready. All right. Interesting. I think I'm going to do this to put 2 more techniques back into my... Wait, can I? Do I have to? I don't have to. Discard cards on the top of your deck until you discard deck technique upgrade you control. Ugh, I don't want to do that. Oh, wait, but then we can resolve its special ability. Actually, really quick, I'm going to do double yellow to put up there onto our main. Yeah, let's do combat ready. Discard till technique. No, a double. No counterintelligence. Oh my god, this is going so poorly. All right, there we go. Special is remove 3 threat from a scheme. Okay, we're going to remove 3 threat from this scheme. Get rid of that. We can't do hero response. We can't do that, which is fine. All right, let's flip over. Sorry, this goes away. All right, we need to get Martin X into play. Oh, wait, we still have Groot. Actually, we still have Groot. And we're about to do 4 damage onto ourselves. Oh, I should have healed. Sorry, I'm going to take that back slightly. I'm going to heal first. I should have done that. 2, 3. And then we'll flip over. We're going to get rid of Lethal Intent and Gamora to play Martin X. Because I feel like I need another ally out there. Let's throw away a wide stance to put a wide stance in the play. Hopefully that gets it set up well for next time. Martin X is going to thwart 1 off of here. Now, Groot is probably not going to make the next attack. Right? He's only got 3 health left. He would have to turn a 0 boost card. Which I don't think he's going to do. So I think I'm going to do 2 damage with Groot. Onto here. I think that's good. Yeah, I think that's good. Totally on brand. Right? It is on brand. That's what I thought. All right, let's ready up. All right, he is not ready. That's okay. Take this. And Rebel Storm's going to mess a lot of stuff up. That's going to mess a lot of stuff up. Things are going to get messed up over here in a second. All right, Steve already has 1 card. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The deck is empty. So we get an extra bad card and we get to shuffle up our deck. Ooh, okay. Man, deck Steve's thin, or deck feels so thin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We still have 2 more cards left. We got Quasar, Drax, Unyielding Persistence, Endurance, and Cutthroat Ambition. Interesting. Okay, 3 goes onto here because we already went through the deck once. Okay, he's gonna activate first against Steve. So both of these go off. First one, exhaust each upgrade you control, and then you are stunned. So I'm stunned. Okay, both these are upgrades. That is an upgrade. That is an upgrade. That is an upgrade. The rest of them are supports. This one says deal 2 damage to each character you control. All right, so Cosmo gets knocked out, so we don't have to worry about Cosmo anymore. 2 more damage here, which knocks out White Tiger, which is terrible. And knocks out our boy Hawkeye. Now, in knocking out Hawkeye, we're going to rapid response, because even though it's exhausted, that's not the point of it, right? Discard rapid response, put that ally in the play, discard pile, and deal 1 damage to it. So we're gonna put Hawkeye back into play. He has 1 damage, comes back in with his 4 arrows. 3, 4. All right, cool. So, oh, he still has a scheme. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 11 out of 16. Now over here, 1 goes off of here, which means we're going to get fireballed in the face. So that's going to be 4 damage. 2, 3, 4. It's going to attack. Groot is going to step in and take this. So 2, 3 damage. Groot does not make it, this is good because we're about to shuffle Groot anyway. And that's that. Now we get our bad cards. 1 over here. And we have 1 for decking out before. So Steve first. First card is Landing Craft. Comes in with 4. Oops. Next one is this card gains Surge because it's Alter Ego. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. That stinks. Let's see what we lose. Mighty Avengers, which is probably the best one to lose, unfortunately. Back card on this side is Under Fire. Oh no. Surge and reveal the top card of the encounter deck. So 2 more back cards. Shadows. Good. 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 Gamora comes into play with us. Self-preservation. Shadows gets thrown out. These 3 get shuffled in. Okay. Alright, when this minion ally would enter play, discard Gamora ally from play. Okay, we did. After Gamora attacks and damages you, choose and discard an upgrade you control. I know, right? I was hoping it'd be shadows. Now, the one thing we can do... Hold on. This comes in with 4 before we forget. The one thing we can do is use an arrow and do 2 damage. So that's something at least. Agent Thanos. Okay. Deal 1 damage to your spell for each spell environment in play. If no damage was taken this way, this card gains Surge. Good. Caught off guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Spells aren't attacks, right? No, it's not attack. Okay. We don't gain retaliate. We're going to get rid of wide stance from the caught off guard. Ugh. Alright. First player is now Nebula. So, now in the beginning of Nebula's turn, things get fun. Because what we can do is remove 3 threat. We're going to do it off of self-preservation. We can deal 4 damage to an enemy, which is going to be Gamora. So that's going to knock out Gamora. Then we're going to do 4 damage to an enemy. It's going to be the villain. Cool. So now Martin X is going to exhaust for 1 and get rid of self-preservation. When we get rid of a side scheme, we can exhaust Skilled Investigator. We get to draw a card. Steve can't do it because it was all exhausted. I'm going to get rid of Lethal Intent to play Endurance. I feel like that's a thing I should have. We're probably going to want to heal too. Ugh. Let's throw away Quasar to play Cutthroat Ambition. And we're going to throw away Drax, unfortunately, to play Unyielding Persistence. We are going to do 3 Thwart. 1, 2, 3. Because we get +1 because of this technique. Oh, I never did a Hawkeye arrow. And I shouldn't have discarded 1 card at random from my hand. Right? Was he in play? I don't remember if he was playing now. I might have messed that up. Oh well. Alright, so that's that way. What does Steve have going on? Does he have anything that confuses things? He doesn't. Possibly he can't Heroic Strike. Cool. Alright, we're gonna stay where we are. I think this is fine because we're gonna have Martin X as a blocker and hopefully that works out alright. Let's go to Steve's side. Steve Holt. Let's exhaust Avengers Mansion as an action. We draw a card. Blue double. Interesting. Okay. We're going to make the call. Yeah. Okay. We're going to make the call. Exhaust Avengers Tower to reduce the cost by 1. Steve reduced the cost by 1 naturally. So we just need to throw away Joining Forces and put White Tiger into play. Right? Because none of them are hero actions. So we should be fine. I am going to... Ugh. I'm going to heal 3. Like jump. I'm going to flip up. I'm going to throw away the power of leadership to ready up. And I'm going to get rid of my stun. I want to play Heroic Strike, but I just can't. So White Tiger is going to do 2 damage to Outrider. Get rid of that. Oh. Okay. I think that's fine. All right, let's ready up. I think that's all good. All right, first player is Nebula. So we have our 1 card. We need to shuffle up. We get a backer. It's not living up to his name, right? He is asleep. Or the person who controls him is asleep. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh, okay, it's not bad. Steve already has 3 cards, but he gets 4, 5. All right, cool. All right, so 3 goes back onto here, brings it back up to 11 out of 16. Now, we activate here. There is nothing. Oh, sorry, we have to go up one more. Sorry, 12 out of 16. Forgot about landing craft. All right, so he's going to activate against me. I am going to block this with Martin X. Yeah. And 2, 3, 4 gets rid of Martin. See ya. He's going to now go against Cap. There's no spells or anything. We're going to let this hit us. So 2 plus nothing. We're going to shield block it. Exhaust our shield. Prevent all the damage, and we retaliate 1. All right, back cards. 1, 1. To X. All right, first one. Old Rivals. Gamora attacks you. If no attack was made this way, this card gains Surge. Black Dwarf enters play. Gang up. The villain each minion attacks with you. All right, I really should have looked at those the other way. That's terrible. All right, I'm going to have... Oh, sorry. 2 damage before I forget. The first one, I'm going to have Nebula block from Ebony Maw. So that's 3. No, we don't gain that. So we just get 1 damage done to us. Now, the next damage from Black Dwarf is going to be taken by White Tiger and knocked out. Bad card, Reactor Overload. When revealed, must choose to either place 2 damage or take 2 threat. So it comes in with 3. I'm going to put 2 more on for Nebula, and Cap is going to take 2, I think. And first player token moves over. Ugh. I hope there's like another version of Hawkeye where when threat comes out, it just removes 2, right? There's counters remove 2. That'd be sweet. All right. Cap is first. Let's see what he's got working on here. A lot of heroic strikes. Okay, what does Nebula have going on? It would be nice to get Groot into play. Oh, but we can remove 3 threat from a scheme, so that might work with Skill Investigator. Interesting. Just after you finish cooling, right? God, stupid reactors. All right, so let's do 1, 2, and throw away Goliath. We're going to do a heroic strike. Heroically, of course. Does 6 damage, so that brings us down to 15? Yeah, 15. 14. This will stun him. I'm going to let Nebula draw on Avengers Mansion. It's Rocket. That's not bad. Okay, so he has 3 more life still. Let's do... We're going to have to probably flip Nebula down to heal next turn. So let's thwart 2. All right, we're going to thwart 2 off of there. We're going to actually throw away one of her heroic strikes to ready up. And then I think we're going to thwart another 2 off the main. Because we have to get that down because we're going to flip Nebula down. So I messed up reactor. And then I think we're good. We're not going to do anything with Hawkeye in case Rebel Storm comes back out. And I don't want him to get knocked out yet. All right, now we're going to go to Nebula. So first, we have to give her a tough status. And then remove 3 threat from a scheme. Interesting. Oh, I can't do it there. Oh, no. I wasn't paying a close enough attention. Shoot. Shoot. So this should be 3 more on. And then like another 2. Because of Captain's thing. Or because of overload. So I think that's back to normal. My bad. All right, we need to back up just a little bit. So Cap, instead of thwarting the 2 off of there, is going to do 2 off of here. And then for this 3, we're going to then do it off the reactor, which allows us to exhaust Skilled Investigator to draw a card. Okay. My bad. Sorry, chat. I screwed up on that. All right, so then we're going to throw away a double yellow to play counterintelligence. Let's do... Let's do 1, 2, 3 to play rocket. Yeah. Do the ship to put in... No, we're not going to do that yet. Not going to do that yet. I take that back. We're going to hold on to that. But rocket is going to do 4 damage onto Black Dwarf. It would be overkill, but we don't overkill him. It's just enough damage. Okay. That's that. I hope I didn't mess this up before. I might have. I don't know. My bad if I did. Okay. I think that's everything now. Oh, then we have to flip Nebula down. That's the other thing we were going to do. All right, let's ready up. Sorry for that mistake. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So Cap gets up to his 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's not bad. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Multitasking. Yay. All right. So there would be 4 that goes on there, but we're going to use counterintelligence. So only 1 goes on. So it's hanging on. Of course, he's going to scheme and get it in a second, but that's okay. We'll figure that out in a second. All right. So first he's going to go against Cap, but he's stunned. Now he's going to go against Nebula and scheme for 2 plus 1 is enough to advance it, unfortunately. Gets rid of this card. All right, he's got the Power Stone. So each player, we're going to do Nebula's first to get the first spell. 2 onto that, it's manipulation. And then now, oh, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to shuffle. Sorry, my bad. I was supposed to shuffle and then do this. Shuffle the encounter, discard pile on the encounter deck. My bad. Let's do that first. All right, now we discard. All right, that one comes in, which is a 3. And then this one, Rebel Storm. Comes in with 3 as well. Okay. This comes in with 2 on it. All right. Was that both of them? Yeah, because that was this one, right? Yeah, he schemed on Nebula. So bad cards now? Cap. Nebula? Oh my god, shadows. Well, it doesn't matter. Because this just gains oh no, this is now for Captain's shadow. Oh my god, I got shadows for each of them. Okay. Okay. I might be dropping this to standard. Expert's just killing me. It's killing me. I can't believe this. I get quick strike, which is 3 damage. 2, 3. One of the arrows hits him. This comes in with 6. Oh my god, this is terrible. I was already struggling. I think I'm gonna drop this standard. I'm not doing well enough. Self-preservation too. Okay. Okay. So, Nebula's turn. We're going to play a Weapons Master. Right, we'll exhaust this. We get to draw 2 cards. 1, 2. Okay. Let's flip up. I'm going to throw away Think Fast. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. We should heal 3 first. Let me exhaust the heal 3. 2, 3. I'm going to throw away... Not that. I'm going to throw away a combat ready to play it Think Fast to take 1 damage, confuse the enemy. Let me actually take that back. I'm going to throw away a Think Fast to do the original Weapons Master. I'm going to then exhaust the ship to do multitasking. We have to get rid of 1 here, or 2 there, 2 there. Okay. And we will get rid of both of these to play Counterintelligence. That's really cool. Alright. Cap's turn. We're going to exhaust Avengers Mansion to draw another card. Okay. I'm going to throw away a double and exhaust 1 of my serums to play Heroic Strike to deal 6 damage. This brings him down to 9. Oh yeah, Rocket can. Yeah. That was the other thing I was thinking. That's 9 and stuns him. Sorry, yes. Rocket's going to attack and take out Remo. Right? 3. Yeah. And it does overkill, which is 1 more damage. Okay. Let's do a Fearless Determination. We get to draw a card. It's a double. Interesting. Okay. So, let us thwart 2 off of Landing Craft. Get rid of it. We can exhaust Skilled Investigator. I could do it over here too, but I don't think it really makes a difference. Shield block. Okay. Who can we make the call? Oh, we can make the call Goliath. I think we're going to do that. Let's make the call Goliath. So make the call. We throw away a double. We generate a resource. And we exhaust Avengers Mansion to reduce the cost. So Goliath is in. I'm going to throw away Joining Forces to play her Helmet. We're going to thwart 2 off of there. And then what we will do is we will throw away Shield Block to ready up. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to exhaust to heal. And we're going to heal. Let us ready up. Steve gets 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Black Knight, Shield Toss, Squirrel Girl, Team Training, Steve's Apartment, and Quinjet. Okay. And Nebula gets 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lethal, Eros, Lethal, Combat Ready, Gamora. Interesting. Okay. So, 2, 3, 4 goes on to there. 2, 4. Okay. Now, first gonna activate against Nebula. Stunned. Can't do it. Nothing goes off of there. Gonna confuse. Confuse. Done. Nothing happens. Fantastic. Then we get back card. And we get back card. So first back card is Fireball with a Surge. Get another bad card. When you feel, remove one invocation counter from each spell in your play area. Okay, that's fine. Bad card. This card gains Surge because we're on Alter Ego. Surge and gets 3 counters. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each spell environment in the play with you. So that's 2. Okay. First player token moves over. It is now Steve's turn. We're going to throw away a shield toss and exhaust the tower to play Squirrel Girl, who does 1 damage to everyone. All right, let us flip over. And we're going to have Goliath thwart for 2 off of Hit Squad. Removes it. Everyone exhausts Skilled Investigator. Nebula gets a card. It's a multitasking. I get a card. And it's a double. I'm going to have Hawkeye thwart 1 off of Self-Perseverance. Preservation. I'll get it eventually. Let's do a double and a... No, that's not what we want. That's not what we want, sorry. Yeah, let's do a double and put a team training in over here on Nebula's. So Rocket's got 1 more life. Ugh. Shoot, I should have done this earlier. I should have exhausted the serum to place Steve's apartment in earlier, but I didn't. Exhaust the other serum to put Quinjet in. I have a lot of cards. Okay. Then Steve is going to thwart 2. Off of here. 2 off of there. How are you liking 2-handed? I still prefer 1. It's okay, but I prefer 1. Alright, Squirrel Girl is going to thwart 1 off of the here. It's going to get rid of that so that Nebula's back to normal. Alright, that's the end of that. Now it's Nebula's turn. We have to do our thing first. So it does 4 damage. 3, 4. Using if you had Gamora ally with separate. Yeah. No, yeah, I could have done it with my Gamora, but it's just... Ugh. And yeah, the games are much longer. Which I don't mind. It just feels like I'm just not good enough. Unfortunately. Alright, so all my stuff is annoying. And we can't do our special ability with Gamora, which stinks. So, let's do... Get rid of Lethal Intent to play multitasking. Just takes 2 off of there. There is no other one, because it has to be from a different scheme. That means Rocket can remove 2 off of here, but can't do much past that. Doesn't die because of team training, so that's cool. We're going to throw away 2 cards to put Eros into play. We'd be able to confuse, but there's no real reason to. So we're going to thwart 2 off of the main, and Gamora is going to do 2 damage. So he's down to 1. I feel like we need to push soon. Try to get through this. I feel like we're right there, kind of. We can actually do a pretty decent turn with Goliath next. Alright, let's ready up. See how this goes. We're actually probably set up for a win. Assuming I don't screw this up too badly. Which, you know. Give me time and I can do it. TV episode more than yeah. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Wait, I wasn't going to flip down, right? No, I'm not flipping down right now. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, interesting. All right, so on the main gets 3. We're going to get rid of counterintelligence to stop all 3 of that. All right, let's move these up so I can move this up. All right, first activations against Cap. So this goes down by 1. This goes down by 1. He is going to attack. Squirrel Girl is going to take this to the face. So 2, 3, 4. Squirrel Girl does not make it. Oof, okay. Now here, Fireball gets 1 less. Pacification gets 1 less. I'm going to take it because I have a tough. So 2, 3. Knocks off my tough. Now we get bad cards. First one over here. Next one over here. So, Outrider, when revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Oh no! 1, 2, 3. Oh no, not Black Knight. It's like the one I didn't want to get rid of. Alright, we can actually make it work with Ant-Man. That works out right. Back card over here. Hail Hydra. When revealed, each Hydra minion engaged with a hero attacks that hero. There is none. Okay, so each player who is not engaged with the Hydra minion puts into play engage with them. Shoot. There's only 3. And one of them is an elite. Alright, so we have to put a Hydra soldier. That stinks a lot. Hydra in space. So that's one there. That's one there. If you deal and then counter card. Oh, that is terrible. Okay, then first player token moves over. Never unexhausted that for some reason. Now it is Nebula's turn. So what we can do is Rocket. Yeah. Is going to do 4 damage, knock out the Hydra Soldier. When defeated, deal the engaged player and then counter card. Rocket knocks him out. Oh, you're right. I could have done that. I'm going to do it first on over here. You're right. I could have done that with the arrow. That's a good call. Thank you. So that would have been 2 damage on him. Then we would have done 4. So that would have been 2 damage on the Ebony Maul. We still get that. This goes to the next phase. When revealed, each player discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell card is destroyed. So this is first for Nebula. Oh, we got rid of Gamora. Okay, so this one comes in with 3. So that's bad card over here. And we have to do on this side. God, man, that's so much space. I don't think I did a spell. Did I do a spell? I just wasn't paying attention now. Okay, Super Giant got rid of. Spell. Fireball. Okay. Comes in with 4. Now, he's at 46 life. It's time to go. 2, 4, 6. Okay. So that was that. Rocket got knocked out. Okay. There's no sides games, right? So problem solvers doesn't make sense. But what we can do is throw away problem solvers to put in a wide stance. We can do a double and exhaust a wild resource to put in Gamora. After you do that, do a special on here. So look at the top 3 cards. 1, 2. Oh, reactor overload. We're getting rid of that. I'd never want to see that again. And that's fine, the way it was. Now, we can attack. Cap can attack. Which might be okay. Yeah, that might be okay. So Gamora will have Arrow's Thwart 2 off of the main. Or Arrow's still alive because of the +1 hit point. Gamora is going to attack 2. Get him down a little bit. Right. Right as if Gamora didn't just betray. Yeah. All right, so that's the end of that. I think we're good there. Oh wait, I still have myself set up. I actually think I'm gonna flip down though. Does that make sense to flip down? Probably. Yeah, let's flip down and then do we want to attack first or anything? No, there's no real sense in attacking. So we'll exhaust and recover 3. Get ready for the final push. Okay, now Cap's side. So when doing so, Quinjet gets 1. We are going to do Avengers Mansion to draw a card. It's rapid response. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. So, let's... actually. Let's throw away a double blue to put in rapid response. So what we're going to do is Goliath is going to do a ton of damage. Actually, 5, right? 5 damage to get rid of Hydra Soldier. At the end of the phase, discard Goliath. So we can put him back in. Then we are going to do both serums. Wait, what did I just do to get Oh no, I didn't put Goliath in. What did I do for that? That was the 2. Okay. So let's do both serums. 3, 2, Avengers Tower, Ant-Man and Helicarrier. Right, we're doing 5. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to put in Captain Marvel. Oh, you're right. I can't put him back in with rapid response. That's okay though. That's okay. We had to get rid of that thing anyway, so that's fine. All right, so after Captain Marvel enters play, discard the top 4 cards of your deck. 1, 2, 3. There is 1 energy, which is a shield toss. Deal 3 damage to that enemy. But you're right. Goliath won't come back into play, which is gonna be fine. But we can start shuffling in people. In a minute. So let's do... Captain Marvel will now do 3 damage. So that's 41, brings it to 38. 2, 4, 6, 8. Hawkeye I want to keep as a blocker, I think. Yeah, I do. And then Cap is going to attack for 2 more. And actually just take out the Outrider, because I don't want to deal with that stupid amounts of damage. We shouldn't have to worry about that. We hopefully don't have to worry too much about that. Oof. Okay. You should defeat a Hydra Soldier. You're right. You're right. That's 1. Plus, I'm going to get another one in a second. All right. Well, I guess I decked out, so it shuffles right away, actually. So Goliath is not going to come back in. So this should have been right away. Doesn't really change much, except for Goliath doesn't get shuffled in. That's the only difference there. So that's that. All right, so we decked out, so we get 1 there. I think we're good. I think we're set. Now we can ready up. Now, in doing so, Goliath at the end of the phase, right? At the end of the phase, yeah. So we knock him out now. Fortunately, Goliath doesn't make it, but that's okay. All right, there's that. I think everything's off the table. So Nebula gets 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's good setup cards. Cap gets 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's got Black Knight, double make the call, joining forces. Oh, I don't have an ally in there. That stinks. Okay. All right, we're getting there. So that goes up by 3 now. 2 plus the acceleration, which is 3. All right, first activation's over here. So he's going to scheme, which is fine. So 3 Oh, right, I'm sorry. First one. We have to do this and exhaust each upgrade you control. Okay. The only one that matters is skilled investigator. I mean, we'll exhaust them, but that's the only one that matters. All right, so he is going to scheme for 3, 4 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just move this down so we have some more room. Now, going to attack Ebony Maw. I could have Cap take this, or Captain Marvel take this. And there's a chance that we throw away an energy resource. Nah, we're not going to do that yet. We're going to have Hawkeye take this, though. This goes down by 1, 1, 1. Damage is 2, 3, 4. I would have taken out Captain Marvel, too. Interesting. All right, now bad cards. 1 over here, 1 over here. Holy cow. All right, first bad card. Old rivals. Gamora attacks you. Does my Gamora attack me? If no attack was made this way, your allies in place, she resolves her attack against you without exhausting. No! Okay. So, 2 against me. Wait. But she can't attack. Because I'm in... If no attack was made this way, this card gains Surge. She can't attack me, right? Because I'm in Alter Ego. So, this card gains Surge. So, oh god, under fire. Surge and reveal. Surge and reveal. Okay, when revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand. Double yellow. Alright, next one. Okay, Gamora can't attack me, so this card gains Surge. Okay, this card gains Surge. Comes with 2 counters. Okay, this card gains Surge. So that was an Alter Ego. Should be over fire, right? Attach Ebony Maw. Okay, so he can't take damage unless it's 2 from a single one. Guard when defeated. Okay, so we have a lot going on there. This side, attached to Gamora. Yes, lethal weapon. All right, Gamora got stronger. Place 4 threat on each side scheme. If there is none, which there isn't, discard cards on top of the deck until a side scheme is revealed. No side scheme. No side scheme. So none is revealed, but an extra token comes on. And then we have to shuffle this up. The one time it works in my favor. Alright, next back card. What is it? He's in heal. Alright, deal 1 damage to hero for each spell environment in your play area. So that's 3 damage. Which stinks, but that's okay. Alright, first player shifts over to Cap. Holy cow. Okay. Started my turn. I don't know if I did that last time. I should have, but whatever. Still no side schemes, right? No. And I kind of need to get rid of this. Oh, but I have to do that too. Alright, let's do 2 damage. Right off the bat. Just to get rid of this thing. So we discard it, right? No damage, but it gets discarded. We still don't have a Guardian right now. So joining forces isn't useful to us. Okay. Do we need an extra card? Does that help? That doesn't really help. Could make the call Goliath back in. Which I think we are going to do. So let's make the call. I'm going to do a double Avengers Tower, which is 3, and Joining Forces, which is 4, to put Goliath back into play. We do have the ability to draw a card. I feel like that will work better for Nebula. We're gonna do that with Nebula. But what we are gonna do is flip down. Yeah, let's flip down. And then we can do Steve's apartment to heal Steve one. And we get to draw a card. Mighty Avengers. So what we can do though with that is use both of our serums, throw away Mighty Avengers. Actually rethinking this. Okay, hold on. The game has changed all of a sudden. So what we could do is a double in the serum to play Mighty Avengers. And then we start swinging for a lot all of a sudden. Well, do we need... We would need one more card. So we'd exhaust the mansion. Because we could do 1, 2, put that in. Yeah, that wouldn't be enough. Okay, that works out fine then. So we exhaust the serum, throw away a double to play Mighty Avengers. We're going to hold on to Black Knight. So now, Captain Marvel can swing for 4, right? Because if each of the characters has the Avenger trait, right? They get +1/+1. So she doesn't get knocked out because I have +1 hit point. So that's 4 damage now she's doing. Goliath is swinging for 5 we're going to do. +1 is 6. So this brings us down to 28, right? It was at 34, so that should be 28. Yeah, 28. Okay, cool. I'm about to get a lot of damage done with Rubble Storm, which stinks. But that's okay. All right. Yes, I'm going to use Avengers Mansion with Nebula. So, it's going to be Nebula's turn. We're going to call in the action to get Avengers Mansion. It's a double. Okay. So, we want to play like Weapons Master or something. Let's get rid of Problem Solvers to play... wait, Weapons Master is what we literally just said. Actually, Cutthroat Ambition. We get to draw 2 cards. So those are the final 2. We get a bad card. Oops. Get to shuffle that. Oh my god. Okay. That's our bad card. Alright, so now we're probably going to have to defeat that and give our villain a tough status, which kind of stinks, but that's alright. Let's throw away a double to play Nowhere. That's fine. Let's use our ship to play Weapons Master. We're going to flip over. Okay. What we'll do... Oh, I can ignore... Okay, so I'm going to throw away a wide stance to play evasive maneuvers. Does that mean you have a wider stance? Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so what we're going to do is Gamora is going to attack for 3 on here. 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, no, we're actually going to do this. This is fine. Eros is going to do a damage and get rid of this infiltrate guy. Now, when doing so, we give the villain a tough status. I just think longer run, this is going to make more sense, which is fine. I'm going to just do do damage to knock off the tough. I think we're pretty set up then. I might have to block, but that's okay. All right, I can retaliate, so I might as well retaliate. All right, let's ready up. All right, Goliath gets thrown away before we forget. All right, so first player is Steve, so we got Black Knight, Power, Double, Joining Forces, Ant-Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's pretty dope. Oh, wait. One more. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 is Agent 13, which we can't use because of Mighty Avengers. So 1, 2 is multitasking. 3 is Rocket. 4 is Power. 5 is Wraith. Okay. All right, a lot goes on here, which kind of stinks. To be honest, I didn't think about this too much with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. Okay. First player, it's gonna be Steve. So 1, 1, 1. 2 damage to each character you control. So that's gonna be Captain Marvel gets knocked out. I get 2 damage. Now what we are gonna do is use Rapid Response. Put the ally into play. She comes in with 1 play. Now, in doing so, put the ally into play. After Captain Marvel enters play, 2, 3, 4. Discard 4. Oh my god, there's no energy resources. You gotta be kidding me. Now the other one deals 2 damage to everyone. Or to each character I control again. So 2, 2. Terrible, but okay. He's now going to scheme for 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not ideal, but we're hanging in there. Now it's this side. So 1 comes off. 1, 1. Fireball deals 4 damage to me. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he's going to attack me. 2 attack. I actually think I might defend this. Yeah, I think we're going to defend this because we can retaliate. So I'm going to attack or defend 2, 3, 4. Sorry, so I take 2 damage. Now I have retaliate, right? I gain retaliate. All right, I take 1 less from each attack. So I take 1 of those back. But I gain retaliate, which does 1. Now, Outrider is going to attack me, but while in hero form, reduce the amount of damage she takes from each attack by 1, so it does no damage, but I do retaliate 1 of those damages. Cool. I think we're all set up. Now we do bad cards. So 1, 1. First one, card gains Surge. Give to the Nebula player. I can't exhaust, so choose and discard 2 technique upgrades. That stinks a lot. I'm not going to flip, though. So choose either stun or confuse enemy, remove 3 threat. Alright, we're going to get rid of looking at the cards and remove 3 threat. Because unfortunately, I don't know if remove 3 threat is going to really do much, but stunning might? Alright, what's more important? Removing 3 threat or stun and confuse? I'm going to stun or confuse. I feel like that's more important. Alright. Now this side. Deal 1 damage to your hero for each spell environment in play for you. That's 2 damage. 2. Hey, Garika. Aren't you from the UK? Alright, Black Dwarf comes in and is swinging for a lot. So we gotta hustle. Alright, here we go. Here we go. This is it. Alright. Choose to either stun or confuse an enemy. I'm going to confuse Ebony Maul for now. I think that's fine. We deal 4 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to throw away a double and a multitasking to play Rocket. In doing so, We can exhaust this. Nowhere to draw a card. It's Groot. All right, so what we can do... Yeah, I think we're going to try to go for the win. So we're going to throw away a double yellow and a Groot to put in Wraith. Because I don't think I have enough thwarting ability. Wraith is going to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Rocket is going to do 4 damage to him. 3 gets carried over. So it's down to 17. 12, 14, 16, 17. Gamora is going to do 3. Okay. I think we're going to save that for that. So then let's do on Steve's side. We're going to do that. Oh, okay. I think we're gonna hang in there a little bit. So we're gonna play. I'm sorry. We're gonna do Steve's apartment to heal 1 and draw a card to make the call. Interesting. We're gonna do Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Okay, rapid response. Huh. You know I want a rapid response. Puts his face back in. Or make the call. Which I think is what we're going to do. So we're going to make the call with a blue double and a regular double Goliath. Actually, we don't need to do all that. It costed the first ally played. So we're going to do a blue double and Agent 13 to put Goliath in, right? Because we reduced the cost by 1 from Steve Rogers. Let's flip this over. To do a double and play rapid response. We're going to exhaust Avengers Tower and exhaust both serums to put Black Knight into play. Okay. Sorry, no, we're not going to do that. Sorry, we're not going to do all that. I misplayed that slightly. Oh well. I'm going to mess that up a little bit, but that's okay. What we're going to do is use 1 serum to play Ant-Man. Comes in with 1 health. All right. Captain Marvel is going to attack for 3. Brings this down to 11. She gets knocked out. We're going to rapid response her. Holy cow. I don't know what you all just missed. My internet just went bad for a second. All right. So basically, I attacked with Captain Marvel in case you didn't see it. I attacked with Captain Marvel. Did 3 damage. Which actually should have been 4 now I think about it because of Mighty Avengers. Rapid response to her back in. Got enough energy things to do 3 more damage and stun him. So hopefully not more than that was missed. I put Ant-Man into play. I think we're all set. I think we're good. Then what's going to happen is Ant-Man's going to attack and do 3 damage, right? Because of Mighty Avengers. Ant-Man gets knocked out. Then Goliath is going to attack for a lot. For 5, knock him out. Captain Marvel could still do more damage. I could have done 2 more damage, put him in. Hopefully you guys didn't miss too much after that. I'm not sure when the OBS dropped. That stinks a lot, but that was it. We did it. That was way too tough.